Hey everyone, I'm Trevor, and today we are at Disney California Adventure for the Food and Wine Festival. We are going to show you every single booth and try some of those items, so let's get going. We're going to start the video off with a tour of all the food booths around the area. Afterwards, we'll try some of those items. First up on the main thoroughfare here, we're going to have Nuts About Cheese. Here you can get a petite burrata, crackers and cheese, Mickey Mouse shaped macaron made with Snickers, and flowers and bees. Next up is Uncork California. Here you can get the California Artisan Cheese Plate, Celebration Chocolate Fudge Brownie, and a variety of drinks are available here. Right next door is Golden Dreams. Over here we have an Elote Paleta, Roasted Beet and Goat Cheese Flatbread, Central California Cooler, non-alcoholic. At the time of this filming, the booths aren't open, so there were two more that we have to go back and cover that were behind a closed wall. We'll get those once everything opens up. Here we have Garlic Kissed, one of my favorite booths of the festival. Here you'll find the Carbonara Garlic Mac and Cheese, Grilled Top Sirloin, which is a must, and I can't wait to get it, and the Raspberry Limoncello Aid, I think I'm pronouncing that right, Guava Likey Mule. If this is your first food video of mine, I am terrible with pronunciations of things, so forgive any mispronunciations. As we draw closer to Pixar Pier, we're gonna have over here off to our left, Avocado Time. This booth has an Impossible Nacho Mac and Cheese, Impossible Al Pastor Taco, and a Blackberry Lavender Lemonade. Be sure to stop by one of these stanchions in order to get a tasting passport. This is going to show you what food items are at what locations. There's also a map of the entire park locating those booths for you. Out here outside of Ariel's Undersea Adventure, we're going to have California Craft Brews. Here you can order the IPA Sausage Dog and a few alcoholic beverages. To the left of the Golden Zephyr is Cluck-a-Doodle-Moo. Here you'll be able to find the Smoked Honey Habanero Chicken Wings, Barbecue Beef Brisket Slider, which sounds really good, and a Chipotle Pineapple Bourbon Sour, and Smoked Cherry, I don't know how to pronounce that, cocktail. Tucked away in the back corner of the park is the Paradise Garden Grill. Lately, this has been used to house festival food. Paradise Garden Grill offers a few items: the Torta de Chilaquiles, Impossible Euro Fries, Bulgogi Fried Rice, and Buffalo Mac and Cheese. 3 of those items have blue tags that say Sip and Savor Eligible. But if you look at the top left one, it does not have that tag, meaning that you cannot get that item with a Sip and Savor pass. In tiny fine print, it also said that the items were going to be a smaller portion size if you use the Sip and Savor pass. Otherwise, you can order a larger meal if you pay a la carte for it. I went ahead and purchased one of those Sip and Savor passes for $54 for pass members. I am able to get 8 items. And they said that it does not work on alcoholic beverages. So it works for the non-alcoholic drinks at the different carts. And they are going to be Sip and Savor size items at some of those places where they have larger meals. Down here just outside of Grizzly and Ariel's Undersea Adventure is Peppers Caliente. Here we have a chili relleno empanada, a Camarones a la Diabla, Cantarito style paloma, and that's it. Right there is the Carthay Circle Theater. We're gonna turn right, and down here are 2 more booths that we missed before because these big brown doors were closed. Right here on the left we have Berry Patch. Here you're gonna find Kenny's Family Cheesecake, Blueberry Buttermilk Pie, and a Blueberry Pancake Cold Brew. Right next door is Delish. Over here we have a Beef and Barley Poutine and a Cubano Slider, as well as an Apricot Tequila Colada. Back here by Monsters Inc. there are 2 booths. Right over here off to the right is I Heart Artichokes. Here you're gonna find the Artichoke Pizzetta, Artichoke Toast with Olive Tapenade, and Passion Fruit Rum Cocktail. And right across from that is LA Style. Here you can get a glazed barbecue pork belly, Impossible Gyro-Inspired Naan, which we are going to be getting later, and an Echo Park Cooler, which is a non-alcoholic drink. So first we have the barbecue brisket slider from Cluck-a-Doodle-Moo. Amy's cutting it in half for us.
Attempting
to cut it in half. It is just her and I here today. It is a little chilly. It's raining, and you can probably see a little bit of the rain out there. So we're underneath this umbrella, thankfully. Is there pickles on it? You like the pickles?
I think it's pretty good. I mean, right now it's warm. It's cold out here, so honestly, anything tastes good. But no, it's really good. The barbecue sauce is good. The meat's good. The only thing that wasn't good was those 2 pickles on it.
Yeah, this is rather messy to hold.
Told ya.
That is very tasty. The meat is juicy and tender. As Amy said, it's warm. There's a lot of barbecue sauce on here, which provides a great barbecue flavor. I didn't get any pickle. I didn't pull mine off yet, but I didn't get any. And lots of cheese. I love cheese. This thing is smothered in nice melted cheese. This is a fantastic item. When I looked at the menus, I thought this one was going to be one of my favorites. And we're kicking off the video strong with an amazing item that you can't pass up. If you're enjoying this video and finding it helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you'd like to save money on your next Disney vacation, book with Getaway today and save. I'll put a link in the description. You can also give them a call and tell them that SoCal Disney Dad sent you. Use my coupon code and you'll save $10 on your next package. Next up, we have the Celebration Chocolate Fudge Brownie, and it's actually got some pecans up there on the top, as well as some little sugar balls and stars that I guess are edible.
Yeah, I'm assuming we can eat these because I'm not pulling those all off. I'm gonna break my fork getting it in here.
Oh yeah, it's wow, that thing's pretty dense.
It's okay. The whole consensus with Disney brownies is that Disney brownies are not the greatest. I prefer soft, gooey, like not fully cooked brownies. These are very hard, dense. I mean, the flavor's good, but the texture's, you know, not what I think of a brownie, so.
I like it. I like nuts. And the brownie definitely could be gooier. It's not warm at all. It's pre-made, just sitting in this little foil container. They just hand it to you out the window once you walk up. So there's no preparation whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, it could be a little bit better, but I like it well enough. But I'm also really big into sweets. Here we have the Bulgogi fried rice from Paradise Garden Grill. Amy's gonna give it a try.
It's pretty good. There's lots of different flavors. I'm trying to figure out what the kimchi, tastes like. I've never really had it. So, yeah, I mean, it's your basic fried rice. I feel like the fried rice could maybe be a little bit better, but the beef's good. The toppings are good. So, and it's actually really nice and warm, which is nice. Because sometimes these things aren't always warm. So, yeah, I like it.
That's very tasty. I didn't have a whole lot of rice, just an even amount of rice and beef. And I thought it was a perfect blend. Nice little mixture of flavors there. Like Amy said, very warm. I really like this item, but we're also very big Asian-inspired food people as well. If I had one complaint, it's that there is not enough meat on the Sip and Savor size one. I don't know if the full-size one, because we're at the Paradise Garden Grill, as I explained earlier. They have full-size meals of all the Sip and Savor items here that cost more. This one was like $14.49. But the Sip and Savor size would have been a lot smaller. And so I just wish it had more meat. Maybe the big one has a lot more meat on it. If you think you're going to like this item, and it is fantastic in flavor, just order the full size. So here we have the Camarones a la Diabla from Peppers Caliente. What'd you think?
I'm waiting for the spicy.
It's called Camarones, which would be shrimp, I assume, a la Diabla. So it should be like, of the devil. Like, this should be like spicy, hot spice.
Yeah, there's no spice.
Really? This is supposed to be spicy shrimp. Amy's gonna try some of the rice this time.
The rice is good. I don't know if you'll like the rice. It's a cilantro rice.
I'm okay with cilantro. I mean, it's not my favorite, but I'm okay with it.
I really like the rice. I also like that they have the little fried onion bits in it. Adds a nice little crunch to it.
All right, ready? Here we go. Like waiting.
I know. That's what I was
waiting. You know, sometimes spicy, like, it's an after kick. But, no. No. I got like a level 1, no, not even, a level half tingle in my mouth. No, it's gone. The rice is okay. I preferred the fried rice with the bulgogi that we had. But, you know, this rice is okay too. I like rice, so I'm not gonna complain about any type of rice, really. So check this out, Garlic Kiss, the most popular booth. Look at the pickup line. We have to wait in that insanely long line at some point to get one of the best items of the Food and Wine Festival. Stay with us. Here we go, the moment I have been waiting for, the ginormous Snickers Macaron. This time they actually use the word Snickers, so I know it's sponsored by Snickers. A lot of the times Disney is not allowed to use name brand things. Like, instead of Cocoa Puffs, they say Chocolate Puffs. So this thing is absolutely massive. I think the best way to do this is we got a knife and we are gonna just cut Mickey's ear off. That did not go as gracefully as planned.
No, not graceful at all. This thing's huge.
It is. Ooh, we're gonna try a new mode for once. Cinema mode, where everybody else is blurred but you.
We should have saved this to eat this with the kids.
Yeah, the kids aren't here today. I think I said that earlier. It's just Amy and I. They tend to not like these food videos. We spend too long trying out food, waiting in line for food, ordering food. It's a big time commitment.
Benji will be there like, I want to ride.
The big layer of cream in the middle is all peanut butter. If you love peanut butter, tasty. If you don't like nuts, it's not overpowering. You know how like when you eat a Snicker, there's an overpowering amount of caramel and then nuts as well? I feel like it's mostly the cookie and the peanut butter, and then the nuts is kind of like an accent. And I think there's a caramel flavoring, but there's no actual like liquidy caramel itself in this item. So very good for both people who love Snickers and aren't wild about Snickers but still love peanut butter. Festival crowds are nuts, if you didn't know. Food and Wine Festival especially. I mean, look at how crowded these walkways are. It is just insane. A moment ago, we just had to walk the opposite direction that we wanted to go with traffic, slowly get in front of them, and then just cut across and go back again, because we couldn't just walk straight across. That's how strong and how thick the flow of people were. All right, so we got the top sirloin from Garlic Kissed. I told you that we were gonna get to that. So excited. This is our favorite item from last year's festival. Amy's gonna go have the first bite. Instant happiness.
There's a reason it comes back year after year after year and has the longest line year after year.
That line was massive, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. All right, so get some mashed potatoes, get some chimichurri sauce, and the sirloin.
I'm gonna go get a napkin. What's that face for?
I got a gristly piece. Redo.
Oh.
We saw Nate from Paging Mr. Morrow just a little bit ago. Pop a photo here. But I'm gonna do a Nate thing. I'm not gonna slow it down and do black and white or anything, but you know, kind of the Nate thing. Oh, by the way, David from Big Red Journeys. You saw him at our SeaWorld video. Now you see him at our Food and Wine video here at Disneyland.
And maybe another video down the road. Who knows? It's a shocker if I do.
Subscribe to his channel. He covers all the alcoholic beverages and things. He's actually going to show you one right here. If you want to know about the alcoholic beverages, you can subscribe and follow him, because I don't cover any of that on my channel usually.
Make me sound like a drunk now.
No. Just, you know, if you want to see the beer offerings, you get a couple. I mean, it's not like you get every single one of them or anything, but at least you cover them. I don't cover them at all. Work on San Francisco continuing behind me here as they update the Pacific Wharf over to San Francisco. But one more word about Garlic Kissed. Earlier today, they ran out of chimichurri sauce, and the line just evacuated because you couldn't get the item anymore. I've also heard reports of the Snickers Macaron selling out, the spicy shrimp selling out. So items are selling out, and you won't be able to purchase them. But just be aware that things have been running out here today. Here we have the impossible Gyro-Inspired Naan from LA Style. So it's not a gyro, it's Gyro-Inspired, and the bread is some naan bread instead of pita. So some slight differences. I was about to ask, what are the crunchy things?
They are chickpeas, but they're toasted chickpeas, and I have no idea what they're toasted with, but ooh, they got a kick.
First bite of the naan. This is the item Amy is most looking forward to. Being Indian, she has a genetic predisposition to love Indian food.
It doesn't taste Indian, but it tastes good.
Greek/Indian mix? Because it's Euro style?
Mexican/Indian. Because the hummus doesn't feel very Indian.
I will tell you right now, the multi-ethnic cultural origins of these things, these spicy chickpeas are delicious. They remind me of like cacahuates, you know, the peanuts, and it was spicy like chile and lime. That's what they remind me of. I could just eat these alone.
They were pretty good. I just had one as well, just crunchy. So I'm gonna have a bite. I don't think I got it. I got very little amount of tzatziki sauce on there, but we'll see how the first bite goes. Almost kind of like it had a little bit of like refried beans on the top there or something. Seemed kind of like, yeah, like you said, almost more Mexican-y, like a Mexican, Indian, Greek, all smashed together. So I had another bite of that with the tzatziki sauce, and it actually had a lot of the crunchy chickpeas on it. I didn't mind the chickpeas when I was just kind of like eating them alone, but on top of the food, wasn't my favorite. But the tzatziki sauce itself was fantastic. I definitely did like that. This is an awesome food item. Probably one of the top of my favorites in the festival so far, except for, I think I'd rather just eat the chickpeas separately. That was the monorail going by. If you see, woo, there it is. But yeah, I'd just pull the chickpeas off first and eat those separately. They're still good. I'd eat them separately.
Or give them to me.
Or give them to David. I like them. I don't want to give them to you. I like them. I just don't want them.
Oh, I see.
I just don't want them on top of my naan. Here you go, David. Peace offering.
I humbly accept the peace offering.
Here we have the Central California Cooler, the first and only drink that we got here during the food festival. It's peach based, right? Mm-hmm. Are those peach chunks on top too?
Are apple crisps.
Apple crisps.
I really like this.
Next up.
That is good. I actually really like peaches. I like the canned peaches, the fake peach juice that they have in the canned peaches. So this is actually pretty good. I like this. This is very good.
It's like a peach apple cider almost, is what it reminds me of.
Peach apple cider. That's a good, yeah, that's basically what it is.
This would have been really good if it was a hot day.
Yes, that would have been fantastic on a warm day. Here we have the Impossible Nacho Mac and Cheese from Avocado Time. Obviously, big dollop of avocado right there in the middle. Not the biggest avocado person, so Amy is gonna probably polish most of that off. I see some jalapenos in there too. Add some nice spice to this.
I really like those.
This is good?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, there's still plenty here without the avocado, so I think you'll still find plenty that you like.
All right, here we go. You know, I didn't get any Impossible meat. Let's have some Impossible meat. I need one more bite with some avocado just to see if I like the avocado. Yeah, no, you can have the avocado. Impossible meat's fantastic. Jalapeno provides a nice little kick and flavor to the mac and cheese. But I'd hold the avocado personally. You could probably ask them to leave the avocado off. I know it's avocado time, and it's like the whole purpose of the booth is avocado. But I bet you could ask them to leave the avocado off, and they probably would. I love the mac and cheese and the Impossible meat. I think it's phenomenal. It is a nacho mac and cheese. I would have liked, maybe some like crunchy tortilla chips or something in there. That would have made it even better to me. It's starting to get dark here as the day closes, but what was your least favorite item?
Probably the brownie.
I would agree. Do you have a second least favorite item at all?
It would be a tie between the shrimp and the Snickers macaron. I mean, don't gasp, but I'm not a Snickers person.
Not a Snickers person? What the?
While we were filming that, there was a very noticeable jerk reaction from the other side of the table. So I was like, what?
Like I said both of those were tied for second least. However, I still loved both of them. So don't get me wrong that I hated the items. So
I would have put that Snickers macaron at number 2 out of all the you got today.
But you love
I
Snickers.
love Snickers. I love macarons. I thought that one was phenomenal. The best item that I think that we got today would be the barbecue brisket slider. Even over the top sirloin. I think, for me, even over the sirloin, that brisket slider was phenomenal.
I would put it, like, it's almost hard. It's hard. It's almost like another tie between, for me, and the slider and the sirloin.
You can't go wrong, really, with any of the things here. Well, that is it for our time here at the Food and Wine Festival for Disney California Adventure. What do you think, Dave?
Overall, always a good time. Great food, great drinks, great people. So definitely have to come visit.
Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos like it, hit the like and subscribe button. Check out David at Big Red Journeys. And then watch this video for more Disneyland content. See you again next time.
Bye-bye.